Okay, hello East Middle School. This is your Omega House principal, Mr. Mead. And I wanted to reach out to you. I see I've got an audience building right now to talk about something we're extremely excited about here at East. And that is that, as you've probably heard, we have been released from focus school status in the state of Michigan. And what that means is that to become a focus school, you've got very high achieving kids, you've got some low achieving kids, and the gap between them is too high. So we've worked for 3 years now to eliminate our achievement gap to make sure that all of our students are successful, not just our top 30%. And so because of that, the state has released us from focus school status, and in addition, we've got some really exciting news that I wanted to share with you graphically. I'm going to flip my camera around for just a second. And I have put on the wall here at East, it's kind of like a timeline starting down here at the bottom, first percentile, 10th, 20th, 30th, and you kind of go down the wall all the way. Oh, good to see you, Shannon, Wendy. Nice to see you guys. Glad you could join us. To the 99th percentile, which is the top. The state of Michigan compiles a top to bottom list showing which schools are doing well and which ones have got some work to do. And so I wanted to graphically show just how far our students have come over the last 3 years, and just what, which schools we're beating, if you'll allow me a moment of pride. So the blue paper is ISD schools. These are schools that are in the intermediate school district, which would be not Manistee, Leelanau, Benzie, Grand Traverse, Antrim, and Kalkaska counties. Green is TCAPS on the west side. Gold is TCAP's east side, and we're obviously one school district, and I'm not competing against West, but it's good to see how our schools are doing. And then red paper, these are awesome, high-achieving middle schools from all over Michigan that are about to be beat by the Trojans, because we're not done. So down here, we've only got one school. Looks like Betsy Valley School is the 4th percentile. That's the lowest ranked in the ISD. And then you get up here to the 20th percentile. There's a Kalkaska Middle, Forest area. Kind of scrolling by here, I've got Crystal Lake, Mansalona. There's Blair, which is green and gold because we split those students. Coming down here to the 40th percentile, and this is where we were 3 years ago in 2014, the 42nd percentile. Here's Kingsley High School. Give a shout out to my friends down in Kingsley. And we've got Woodland School, Northport. 50th percentile is smack dab in the middle. A school at the 50th percentile, there's 49 schools ahead, 49 schools behind. That's how percentiles work. And we've got Sutton's Bay. So give a shout out to my friends in Sutton's Bay. I spent 2 years working there, elementary and high school. And then you keep going, you hit the 60th percentile. Now you've got a group of TCAP schools. You've got Traverse Heights. I got thumbs up for Traverse Heights. Cherry Knoll, Montessori, Silver Lake, West Middle, West Woods, West Senior High. Tight group there, right around the 60th percentile, as well as a lot of ISD schools. Kingsley Middle, my friends Lori Bach, Jolie King, you guys down there, nice job. You're at the 62nd percentile. But unfortunately, we have not yet reached the level of achievement that East Middle School Trojans have achieved. So let's keep moving down. They've got Grand Traverse Academy, our neighbors across the street, Leland, one of my alma maters, and here we are. East Middle School has reached the 78th percentile, and Central High School is at 79th, so we're actually right there as a tight little group of Trojans, and we've got Cortade is also at the 78th percentile. This would rank us in our region at position 9 out of about 50. Again, the state percentile would put us at 78. Now, what this means is that there are no other middle schools in the region that are as high as the East Middle School Trojans. Huge, huge accomplishment by the staff and students of East, but they're not done. We're going this way. So we've had to actually look beyond our geographic boundaries to find other schools to beat who are middle schools. Just a shout out to Central Grade School. Holy cow, 84th percentile. Nice job. Eastern Elementary, 83rd. So first on my list is Armada Middle School's 82nd percentile. That would be pretty easy for us to slide up a couple percentage points to 82nd and beat Armada, or maybe Duncan Lake down in Caledonia. They're 87th. Our closest neighbor who is currently ahead of us is Harbor Springs. They're at the 90th percentile. And there's Birmingham. Now, I do believe down in Berkshire Middle School, a young man by the name of David Brooks has recently become an assistant principal. So, David, I want to put you on notice. Our Trojans are not going to stay down here at the 78th percentile. We are headed up to join you in the 90th percentile. So just be aware of that, David, because the Trojans are on the move. Old Mission Peninsula, holy cow, 96th percentile. And then Ann Arbor schools, the highest I could find was actually down at Grosse Pointe. So that's the 98th. You don't get a whole lot higher than that. But once again, if you look at this wall, it shows just how far our students and staff have come from the 40th percentile all the way up to the 78th. So if you're at East Middle School, hey, I'm back. If you're at East Middle School, this is right by the library. You're welcome to check out the wall. You can also see the state top to bottom listing on the Michigan Department of Education's website. If you have a Trojan in your house, please give them a pat on the back, give them a high five, and remind them that they are attending the highest achieving middle school in the intermediate school district, and encourage them to keep doing their best. We really want to see our students be successful, to maximize their opportunities as they go forth through TCAPS and on to college or wherever they are headed. So thanks so much for watching this Facebook, and if you've ever got questions about academic achievement, numbers, metrics, things like that, you can always give me a call at the Omega office at 933-7393. Thanks, and have a great weekend. Oh, one last thing, I forgot to say this. Next Friday, which is February 2nd, I believe, we are having our Academic Awards Assembly right here at East. It's at 1:50, and it will be in the big gym. We'll be celebrating this achievement. We'll be recognizing Trojan Award winners, all kinds of fun, Students of the Month. So if you're in town, parents are invited, community is invited, so we will hope to see you then. Thanks so much.